So how are you feeling today, Doug?
Heaps better, Frank. That's because I'm fishing with you. What?
Yeah, everyone who's watching this video is going, what?
What? No, it's not a stitch up.
No.
I'm really pleased to be out, doing something I like doing.
Yes, indeed. And today we're at the Torrens, and you will notice, as we did, there's actually some water, which is quite amazing. And the last time we were here, we were about 2 meters down the bank, and directly I will just run down here and video where we were last time, and then superimpose a clip from the last trip here, and you'll be able to see the difference. It's quite amazing.
It is.
Well, we had 20 millimeters of rain a week ago, and the forecast for this week is big rain, like 20 to 40 over the next 4 or 5 days, starting on Thursday. Today is Tuesday, so we've come down obviously to miss that, because it will stir the river up, and if the fish are going to be active today, and we don't really know, then a big heavy rain like that will definitely slow them down. So what do you think our chances are today, Doug?
Do you want the truth, or do you want my sort of bullshit I do?
No, maybe the truth for a while, for a change.
We'll have to think about that. I think we're 50-50 if we catch anything today, to be quite honest.
Yes.
But they've been catching some good catfish in here.
Yeah. That was before the rain though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the rain's been about a week ago, so it should have fined down by now. I mean, it's actually not flowing. No,
it doesn't look like it's running, and it is quite clear, so that's beneficial. We've had a pretty rough trot in South Australia for about the last 3 or 4 months, because we had the excessive heat and ponds drying up and fish dying and everything else, and now we've gone to the other extreme with a lot of rain, and the fish really don't know what's hit them, do they?
Yeah. So, but it's just good to be out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a coolish day, but we'll be okay.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it.
Okay.
So for those of you that know the Torrens in Adelaide, that's the Henley Beach Road Bridge with a little weir in front of it, and this semicircular boardwalk that you see here, we were fishing down there, and there's now 2 meters of water at least over where we were fishing, and I'll just superimpose a clip here that shows you what it was like. So there is a lot more water. So that spot I just showed you is about 150 meters down that way. Okay, so back to the fishing here. I'm going to go unweighted, I think, out there, and a float out in front. Doug has got a link ledger with worm and bread, and he's also going to fish a float. So an exploratory trip, I think, more than anything else. If we get something, we'll be doing well, but beats being at home, and we're beating the rain. Let's get into it. So unweighted with worms, that'll do fine. Just let it sink down. Doug just can't help himself. Every time he sees bird feathers, he thinks floats. So he has made, thank you Doug, these nice little floats for me to match the one I've got on the rod. I do like them, they're very good. It's turned out to be a lovely morning. Grey clouds are gone, the rain that we had overnight's passed. Just peachy, but no fish as yet. Casting confidently there, Doug?
Am I casting confidently?
You are casting confidently. Yeah, as if you expect to fish any second.
Yeah.
Oh, Doug's float just went down. He saw it, I didn't. Worms, Doug?
Yeah, worms and bread. Shit. Burnt my hand on my cup of tea.
Oh, that's no good. What have you got though?
I don't know.
I think it's a carp. Could be wrong.
I've only got 4 pound line on, so I've got to be really careful.
Alright, you be very careful and I'll be very careful with the net. Well, maybe not. Haven't really had a good look at it yet.
No. Come on.
Yeah, it's a carp.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
It's reasonable size.
Oh, shit. Shit.
In fact, I'd say more than a reasonable size. Pressure's on, Doug, don't you lose it.
No, no, no.
That's a solid fish, Doug.
You see the tail on that?
Yeah. I'm not even going to hazard a guess at the weight because last time I was woefully off. No, he's giving you a workout.
Is that a mouthful?
I'm going to have to edit this down to about 10 minutes, Doug.
Yeah, okay. You ready?
Ready?
I can't, yeah, can I just see the net? Yep. Go, go, go. Go, go. Fuck.
Doug, language.
Fuck.
That's a beauty.
Have you ever seen...
That's a stonker.
4 pound line.
Very good, Doug. Let's weigh him.
I don't even want to think what that weighs. Do you want to have a guess? Oh, shit.
I'd say 8 or 9 kilos.
Oh, God.
That is a fish and a half.
Oh, my God. It's a bloody barbler silk spring.
That is 79, Doug. 79 centimetres. But it's got a gut on it like Santa.
You ain't going to flop back in. That is a 20.
I think that's pretty close to 20.
It's more than 20.
Let's get a... you got a set of scales?
Yeah.
12 hook and 4 pound line, Doug's saying. That's quite a catch. I said double figure. I think it's going to go a lot better than double figures.
Yeah, 21 3/4.
21
and 3/4.
Wow. So take off the net.
Yeah, which is
21 and a half.
Yeah.
21 and a half pounds. All right. Well,
that's my PB.
Well done, Doug. That's a stonker. Wow. That is a very nice fish, Doug. A very nice fish. So now that you got over the adrenaline rush, Doug, well, you haven't.
I'm knackered.
Yeah. So tell us about it. 4 pound line.
Yeah. Well, I thought it'd be hard here today, so I put 4 pound bottom. I just did. I've got 6 pound line on, loop to loop. Right. I didn't even tie a knot. I just did loop to loop. I've got a 12 barbless hook on with a couple of worms and a tiny little bit of bread punch, and then one of my Punch Master floats.
All came together for you, and I saw the float go down. It wasn't really much of a bite, was it?
No, that was just a lazy sucking.
Yes. Well, when you're that big, I guess you can afford to have a lazy suck-in.
I've never heard of a fish that big along here.
No. So 21.5 pounds. It was actually a bit more than that, but we took a bit off for the net. And a PB for you.
A PB for me.
Well done.
Yeah, by 4 ounces.
Oh, well.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah. No, very good.
Yeah. How long did that take to get in?
Quite a while. I'll have to edit the video back considerably.
Yeah, because you couldn't rush it.
No. Of course you couldn't. No, a good angling feat there, Doug. Good job.
Thanks, Frank. Funny thing, we was just looking on your phone of a bloke in Poland that caught a 105 pounder.
Yes.
And then my cousin in England that just caught a 50 pounder. Within 5 minutes.
You've got one in sequence.
Yeah.
100 to 50.
Yeah.
Look, a fish that big for South Australia is a good result. Anything over 20 pounds is a memorable fish, isn't it?
Oh,
so
yeah.
So
yeah, I'm very blessed this morning.
You certainly are. You got me to fish with.
Yes.
Well, it's been an hour since Doug had that fish, and there has been absolutely nothing else. But not really surprising, I don't think. But at least it wasn't a donut, Doug.
No.
No. Definitely not.
I bought one yesterday actually, and hid it in my bag.
Yes, definitely not a donut. Well, not for you. Donut for me. That's what it's looking like. We only got one fish.
We did.
The royal we, because it wasn't me that got it. But what a fish! What a fish! A PB.
It was a PB, which I'm stunned because I never thought in a million years I'd get a PB today.
No, well there you go. Surprises all round. So,
and I've got to say, Frank.
Go on.
What a bit of gillying.
Oh.
How the hell you got that in there? I don't know.
It's just natural talent, Doug. I don't like to blow my own trumpet, you know. So anyway, look, it hasn't really done much today. We were hoping for a nice catfish in view of results from a few weeks back, but that was before the rain, and we just had a local stop and comment on how black he thought the water was. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing in terms of black water events or anything like that. It's just the colour the water is at the moment, and we're due for another flush in the next few days, and that will probably clean it right out, which will be great. So there we go. Only the one fish, but hey, what a fish. I go home for donuts. Hope you've enjoyed the video. It certainly was a nice fish to see caught. Subscribe if you haven't, and see you in the next one.
Now, is this a wind up or a wind down, Frank?
This is a wind down, Doug.
Right, have you been stitched up today?
Probably.
Have you?
I might not even have noticed.
No, okay, well we'll say goodbye, Doug.
Goodbye, Doug.